Hey, what's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? It's Living Large coming at you live from Ottawa, Canada, holding it down for Home Invasion Show. Y'all already know what it is. So check it out, man. We about to talk about this James Bond, Lashana Lynch thing, right? Of course, it's got everybody talking and everything else, but we got this article right here from Arts and Culture, about a day old. It's about the most current that I could find, but it's talking about the other side. A lot of people are talking about one side. I wanted to bring the other side to light, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Kind of bring something new to the table right here. So pretty much the article goes like this. James Bond is not a woman. Lashana Lynch is not James Bond. Please all calm down. So, they're saying that the internet has been set ablaze ever since it's been revealed that Lashana Lynch will play 007. Here's why it absolutely should not be. Take it for what it is. Let me know what y'all think. All right, so to say that the internet has been going into meltdown since the revelation that black British female actor and Captain Marvel star Lashana Lynch is set to play 007 in the forthcoming Bond 25 would be something of an understatement. A trawl through Twitter to find representative opinions provided plenty of opinions, but few that should be given any airing or could be published in a family newspaper. All right, let's just say feelings were strong on both sides of the debate. The media was in on the anger too. The UK's Daily Telegraph headline read, Phoebe Waller-Bridge's black female 007 shows the new Bond will display the worst kind of virtue signal. While the Raw story caught the mood perfectly with its lead, white dudes flip out over casting of a black woman as the next Agent 007, we can't help but think everyone should calm down. What many opponents of the black female Bond concept seem to have overlooked in the course of their online ranting is that Lynch will not be playing James Bond. Daniel Craig will, as usual. Lynch will be 007. That's Bond assigned MI6 code number, not his name. Given that Bond was last seen quitting MI6 and driven off into the sunset with Madeleine Swan at the end of Spectre, it just seems perfectly reasonable that a replacement 007 could have been found by now. It really makes little difference to the story whether that replacement is black, white, male, or female. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of it right there. It's crazy because, I used to believe in the whole James Bond is just a code name thing, but I remember I watched a video on it, and they broke it down like this. They're like, yeah, even though James Bond's actors change, the story still remained the same. You know what I mean? They're saying that in one of the movies, James Bond gets married, but then in between those movies, right, he ends up getting switched. Like the actor, I mean, And with the new actor playing Bond, they actually bring back and talk about his marriage life and how it ended or whatever with that with the wife that he got married to, even though it was a different James Bond. So they're pretty much showing that there's some evidence to it that James Bond is actually the dude and not just a code name, even though actors change or whatever. I mean, I get it. I see that. But anybody that was flipping out talking about how Idris Elba should not be James Bond, I mean, I've seen Twitter posts now, people say, yo, we wish it was Idris Elba, right? And I remember there was an article talking about how Idris Elba in the movie Hobbs and Shaw, he had a line where he was like, I'm the black James Bond. But then Idris Elba was like, nah, you know what? It's too close to the controversy. He wants to drop it. Instead, the line got changed to I'm Black Superman. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy shit like that, But, they're saying that Daniel Craig is going to be in this movie and they're just going to do a whole switch up, right? So he's still going to be James Bond. He's going to get brought back to out of retirement pretty much to save MI6 or whatever. And he ends up meeting up with this chick right here, Lashana Lynch. And, he tries to do his James Bond thing, wooing women or whatever, but it doesn't work. He doesn't seduce her and all this nonsense and everything else, And everybody is like, oh, okay, that's cool, right? I don't know. In my opinion, though, I'm not a big James Bond fan. I can really give a damn either way. But the way I see it, though, a lot of people were getting at me talking about, yo, why are you getting at Star Wars when you're not really a fan of Star Wars like that, And it just goes back to this, the same thing could be said about this right here, To me, it's like, yo, if this happens and they allow this to happen, right? And I'm okay with it because I don't like James Bond, whatever, right? Who's to say this shit is not going to shift into something I do like? You know what I mean? It's not gonna bleed into something that I do like, you know? It's crazy. It's legit crazy shit. Cause like, look, it started out with, you know, what's it called? Star Wars, right? And then they went down to James Bond. And then now this whole Ariel thing with the Little Mermaid or whatever. And again, it's got people blowing up and shit like this, you know? To me, it's like, man, I don't understand. And what really blows my mind too, all right? What really blows my mind is the fact that color folk are actually celebrating this shit. You know what I mean? They're actually celebrating it. And to me, it's like, dog, like, I understand. Like, yo, they changed the character into being black or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, man, that's just a pyrrhic victory. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't really win nothing. You know? It's just lazy. To me, it's just lazy. And it's like, how can you guys be happy with this shit? You know what I mean? If I was gay, you know what I mean? I'd be angry if they just took a straight character, like, say, Iceman, and they changed him into gay. To me, it's like, dog, that's some lazy ass shit. You know what I mean? Write a new character. You know what I mean? Write somebody that I can identify with. Don't take somebody and then all of a sudden change his sexuality for no goddamn reason other than the fact that it's like, yo, you know what I mean? You guys are trying to appease that market. To me, it's lazy. It's half-assed. There's no work put into it or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's all good, you know? Much love to everybody that are actually down with this whole Ariel thing or whatever. You know, I'm not going to take that victory from you, you know? But to me, again, it just seems lazy, man. It's just lazy as a mother, you know what I mean? It's like, dog, do something new. Do something creative and everything else, you know what I mean? Why you got to go and do something like that, you know? And it's crazy because, like, they say they want to respect the original art or whatever. And at the end of the day, yo, film and television and all this music, it's all art too, you know? So to me, it's like, yo, again, I keep saying this and I will keep saying this. It's like, yo, when you get Picasso's painting, you're not going to remix it. You're not going to do something new to it. You're not going to modify it. You're not going to, you know what I mean? Make it more up to date for this year or whatever. You just keep it the way it is. You know what I mean? If somebody loves Picasso's art, they're going to do something. They're going to mimic his art style, but keep it traditional, make it yours, and up to date. You know what I mean? Make it 2019 or whatever, right? This whole thing with James Bond or whatever, you don't really got to attach that shit. To me, it's just stigma, you know? You could have Lashana Lynch playing a spy for, like, the British secret, you know, intelligence or whatever, but you don't got to call it James Bond, man. You know what I mean? To me, it's just hype. You know, it's just hype. And at the end of the day, man, good or bad, right? It's our publicity. You know what I'm saying? It's our publicity. They got them numbers. They got them people talking. They got them people going. You know what I mean? And it's, again, the same with the Ariel thing. You know, I kind of did not say nothing about Ariel. I kind of wanted to bridge it all together. Here it is. We're talking about it now. You know? So I don't know how y'all feel about that, right? But it's crazy because, like, they brought up an interesting fact. They're like, if you look at the ginger characters, any character that's redheaded, it got changed to being black, you know? And it's just more than one character. Goddamn, Ariel for sure, right? And then you got Jimmy Olsen in Supergirl. They changed him to being black. And, like, there's a couple other characters, too. Damn, the chick from The Flash. Right? They changed her. She's black now and stuff like this. So to me, it's like, all right, you're making the black market happy, right? But who's to say that, you know, the redheaded folk aren't going to jump up and be like, yo, dog, what you doing to our characters now? You know, where's our representation? You know? So to me, again, it goes back to what I said, man. Do something original. Keep it original. You know? Nobody's saying don't make Lashana Lynch a spy. By all means, do it. You know? Nobody's saying don't make a Marvel character gay. By all means, do it. But at the same time, make it original. You know? Make it original. Take the same blueprint. Use that as your blueprint going forward, your plan going forward. And just do it up. You know? Anything you attach to it is going to be stigmatizing. You know what I mean? People going to compare, and then you're going to get people up in arms like this. And then you're going to have to backtrack. Or, in this case, in nowadays terms, I don't know what it is, but you're going to start cussing at the fans. You'll be getting at the fans, calling them racist, bigots, misogynist, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind, right? That's it. That's all I had to say about this right here. Lashana Lynch, you can watch her in Captain Marvel. She played Maria Rambeau, I believe. You know, pretty throwaway. They really did not do much with that character. You know, her daughter had more development, in my opinion, than, you know, Maria Rambeau. It's crazy, even though she's supposed to be the best friend. Goddamn. All right, let me know what y'all think. You can hit me up at the comment section below, or you can get at me on Twitter, LivinLarge187. Once again, that's at LIVNLarge187. Let me know you agree, disagree, how y'all feel about this whole James Bond thing, even though it's not a woman. James Bond is not Lashana Lynch. You know what I mean? Let me know. We're going to kick it back to the tunes, though. We got Michael Jackson with Beat It, one of my favorite tracks from Michael Jackson. It's the Home Invasion Show. Thriller, #2 album. And I know a lot of people going to kill me for this, but that's the #2 album where I can actually listen to top to bottom, second only to Bone Thugs and Harmony's East 99 Eternal. But those that know me know that's #1 already. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. The track is hot. Y'all already know what it is. You rockin' with Living Large. It's the Home Invasion Show. Ottawa, Canada, baby. Turn this down. God knows I'm not trying to get flagged. Quincy Jones on my ass. But yeah, man. That's it in a nutshell. Again, let me know what y'all think. Comment section below. And get at me, whether you on Facebook or whether you on Twitter. Or, again, you know, we got it on YouTube, too. You can do that up. Follow us up. Let us know. We love to hear from y'all. Much you like to hear from us. Living Large, Home Invasion Show. Take care of yourselves and each other, baby.